Welcome to this video presentation on The Death of Socrates by Jacques-Louis David, a masterpiece of neoclassical art that continues to captivate viewers today. In this video, we will provide an in-depth analysis of the painting using Barret's 4 levels of formal analysis, which is composed of description, analysis, interpretation, and judgment to better understand the whole idea of the artwork. Before we delve deeper into the painting, let us discuss first who is Jacques-Louis David. Jacques-Louis David was a French painter who is considered one of the most important figures in neoclassical art. He was born in Paris and initially studied with a painter of the Rococo style, but later turned to neoclassicism, which emphasized the use of classical themes and motifs, as well as a strong emphasis on form and line. David's style and subject matter influenced many artists of his time and later, and his works continue to be admired for their powerful composition and emotional impact. Some of his other notable works are The Oath of the Horatii and The Death of Barret. The Death of Socrates is a famous neoclassical painting by Jacques-Louis David, completed in 1787. The painting depicts the final moments of the Greek philosopher Socrates, who was sentenced to death by drinking hemlock after being found guilty of corrupting the youth of Athens and impiety. Socrates was a Greek philosopher who lived in Athens during the 5th century BC. He is known for his philosophical teachings, which emphasize the pursuit of knowledge and the questioning of assumptions and beliefs. Socrates' emphasis on questioning and critical thinking had a profound influence on Western philosophy, and he is considered one of the most important figures in the history of philosophy. The painting is an oil on canvas, measuring 129.5 centimeters x 196.2 centimeters. The painting depicts the final moments of the Greek philosopher Socrates as he prepares to drink hemlock, having been sentenced to death by the Athenian court. Socrates is shown sitting on a bed, surrounded by his mourning disciples. The painting is executed in the neoclassical style, with a clear emphasis on form and line. The composition is arranged in a triangular formation, with Socrates at the apex of the triangle, surrounded by his grieving disciples. The use of light and shadow is particularly noteworthy, with the strong contrasts drawing the viewer's eye towards the central figure of Socrates. The painting's use of white clothing and soft lighting creates a sense of solemnity and reverence. The Death of Socrates can be analyzed in terms of its use of form, composition, and color. The neoclassical style is characterized by an emphasis on geometric forms and strong lines, which can be seen in the painting's execution of the figures and the bedspread. The triangular composition draws the viewer's attention towards Socrates, emphasizing his importance in the scene. The use of light and shadow creates a sense of depth and three-dimensionality, adding to the realism of the painting. The painting's use of white clothing and soft lighting creates a sense of solemnity and reverence, underscoring the tragic nature of Socrates' death. One important aspect of The Death of Socrates is the contrast between the figures of Socrates and his followers, who are depicted as calm and contemplative, and the figures of the guards, who are shown as agitated and emotional. This contrast highlights the philosophical ideals of Socrates, who remained calm and rational even in the face of death, and the emotionalism and violence of the Athenian state. Another significant element is the gesture of Socrates, who is depicted with his right hand raised in a gesture of teaching or explanation. This gesture is emblematic of Socrates' philosophy, which was based on questioning and dialogue, and underscores the idea that even in death, he continued to teach and inspire his followers. Overall, The Death of Socrates can be seen as a powerful statement about the value of knowledge, questioning, and moral courage, and a condemnation of the oppressive power of the state. Through its use of symbolism and composition, the painting invites us to reflect on the role of philosophy and critical thinking in society and to consider the costs and consequences of oppression and tyranny. The Death of Socrates is widely considered to be a masterpiece of neoclassical art, and its enduring significance is a testament to the enduring power of reason and virtue. David's skillful execution of form and detail is evident in every element of the painting, from the folds of the figure's clothing to the textures of the bedspread. One of the strengths of The Death of Socrates is its ability to convey a sense of drama and emotion while still maintaining a sense of dignity and solemnity. The composition, lighting, and use of color all contribute to a powerful and moving image that conveys the gravity of the situation and the importance of the philosophical ideals that Socrates represents. The painting is also successful in its use of symbolism and metaphor to convey complex philosophical ideas in a visual format. By highlighting the contrast between light and dark, wisdom and ignorance, and calmness and violence, the painting creates a powerful commentary on the nature of society and the importance of critical thinking and moral courage. The painting's message of individual freedom and the pursuit of knowledge continues to resonate with viewers today, making it a timeless masterpiece of art.